I'm early. I'm just kind of hanging out, and you're all stuck with me being early. Hey, I got a different mic I'm trying. Let's see if it'll work. Well, okay. How's this one sound? Is it okay? 1, 2, 3, 12. Just checking it out, seeing how it does. This is a mic that took the tour of the western half of the country. It left Texas, came to Phoenix, went back to Texas, disappeared off of tracking for a couple of days. Suddenly it shows up with a UPS tracking number, which UPS says we don't know that number, and it's set that way for a couple of days. And then it finally got here, and it got here. The box had been opened and resealed, and a new shipping label had been placed on it. I hope you can hear this one's okay. I have no clue. It's just seemed like a heck of a deal when I got it. It came recommended by a guy I know that runs mic reviews over on YouTube. He gave me a heads up it was on sale, and it was on a big sale. And I went over and looked, and I had shopping points available. So I got this mic for $1.71. Shiny, isn't it? Thanks, Dorothy. But just adds one more to the arsenal. Okay, I'm going to go back to my regular mic now. I know this one works. And that one certainly is loud when you lay it down. I'm going to kill it. There we go. The other one's dead now. We're back on this one. Hi, George. Listening to me in the background. Boy, that's where they like to keep me, is in the background. Way back in the background. Perfect face for radio. All right. Don't have a whole lot going on. Got this. The food truck fiesta. That's in the chamber parking lot in Eloy. Thursday, May 5th. Starts at 11:30. Runs to 6 p.m. So, got that going. Gonna make some minor changes coming up. Not sure what. We're gonna still be here live from the dungeon. Let's see if I got anything else that I need to share with you. I'm looking. Bear with me. Not finding anything. If you're a healthcare provider, where am I? At CPR for healthcare providers on the 5th. Sunland Gin Road. Call or text 602-475-6140. Honestly, I don't think I've got a whole lot going on again this week. Of course, we're tail end of winter and the beginning of spring. I know that the keep doing these things. I know the fire department's still looking for donations and volunteers for the water days. That starts June 1st. That's right around the corner. So get ready for that. But I don't know what's going on. One of the things I'm wanting to do here is I want to rename my channel QRAZ Radio. We're not tied to the radio station, and I think I'm going to be pulling the over air before too long. So maybe we need a new name. Just give me suggestions. Right now, we're sitting here. We're live from the dungeon, and we got nothing going on. Says we got 3 people in here. I see 2 of you. I see Dorothy and George. Don't be shy. Speak up. If you got something you want to talk about, let me know. I don't know what's in the air, but my sinuses have just been absolutely bonkers for a while now. Looking at stuff that I think y'all might be interested in, and I'm not finding a whole lot. Still digging. So, what do we got going? Ignore me. I'm looking at see what I've got, if I've got anything. Yeah, the cactus have been blooming. It's definitely springtime in the desert. That one hard freeze we had last winter caught me off guard. Boy, I thought I'd lost some of the plants, but they're blooming. Some of them didn't have very many leaves left. Yeah, had an orchid that got knocked down to 2 leaves, and it's got more buds on it than I've seen since it's been here. So there's Rhea. There's Paula. Why couldn't you make a comment, Rhea? Have you been bad? I think you are, Paula. This is definitely the live video, such as it is tonight. Just didn't have much to go with. You're going to have to get Rhea to do something exciting so we can report on that. Maybe souped up golf cart races or something. Get her out there and about and causing trouble. I'm getting too old for that, but I think she can handle it. I try to avoid Edge. It doesn't like me, and I don't care for it. Of course, I'm on a Mac, so I use either Chrome or Safari, and if I want to do this stuff, I have to use Chrome because the program's written specifically for Chrome. This is a cloud-based program, so some of the others will kind of work, but not really. Does that make any sense? I've never liked Edge. I didn't like Internet Explorer either. That's when I went to Chrome and Firefox and stuff like that. But Chrome's kind of became the default standard. Now, Safari and Edge are using the Firefox. Safari, Edge, and Firefox all use the Chrome engine now. but they rewrite it. So there's things I can do with Chrome I can't do with that. Of course, there's things that Chrome doesn't do everything perfect, but it does more than they do, especially if you're dealing with with cloud services. They're written, most of them are written to work better with Chrome than the others. Oh well. Dorothy, does this mic sound okay? You like the other one? I think I kind of like that other one. It's a condenser mic, and I tend not to use condensers because they pick up so much stuff. But that one seemed to pick up everything just fine. Purdy, ain't it? Shiny. And in my case, really cheap. I think I paid $1.71 through Amazon for this, using my points and stuff. Even if it did take them a few extra days to get it shipped here. So, what we got going on? June 1st, that's when the water days start. I covered a couple of other things, the food truck extravaganza over at Eloy. So I don't have anything. I really don't have anything. Yeah, economical is the key word there. I did a quick test on that mic earlier, and usually with condenser mics, I'm fighting to keep them from picking up a lot of background noise, and that one doesn't. This mic, $3 margaritas. I kind of miss my little pub back home. They did $3 margarita nights. They weren't the same as the ones you order normally, but they seem to work for Linda. I'm not a margarita drinker, so tequila is not my friend. It just never was a good friend for me. Could get me in a lot of trouble. I keep looking, trying to find something else to share with you, but I'm not finding anything. I'm a little upset with people now, which seems to be my standard right now. People are stupid. This yeah, need the driver. This Supreme Court leak. I don't care what it says. What bothers me is 245 years of this country, and we've never had a leak like that. That's never happened. That's been the one place that was safe from things like that happening. And the simple fact is, whoever did this, if they get found out, they've lost their career. I'm going to have to guess it was some little law clerk that was trying to stir an influence. But they're told when they start there, they leak anything, they lose their job there. Plus, they'll probably be disbarred. So this was an act of stupidity on their part, and the reaction people are having are acts of stupidity. So a sombrero. I should have had one tonight, shouldn't I? I didn't have a sombrero. Linda, you're falling down on the job. I've got my Christmas hat and my St. Patrick's hat, and I got no sombrero. All right. I'm reading what you guys have typed. I'm catching up. Oh, I love it when somebody else makes an oops and it's not me. George, are you still there, bud? When you getting that fiber in? I don't know if anybody knows, but George has got a YouTube channel, and he shows a lot of stuff over in Thailand, including he's got quite the pizza place over there with a Thai twist. Very interesting. But it's a severe contrast to the desert because it's a jungle. It's lush and green and a lot wetter. Mother's Day's coming up, yes. It'll be here before you know it. Let's see what else we got here. My fingers in that ukulele are not friends. I think not compatible. I've got enough arthritis that they don't bend that way. I never had to play anything but a C chord. That'd be fine. I talked about the CPR classes for healthcare people. If I could have got my buddy Greg back in Missouri on here, he picked up a ukulele and he can play it. I don't know if he's even around, or I'd invite him in. This might turn into a long show if I got him to come in. He's not online right now. Oh, well, it was a thought. It was a thought. I'm looking again, scrounging. So if it looks like I'm staring off in the distance at the screen and stuff, that's exactly what I'm doing. All right. I did the CPR class, I did the food trucks. I talked about Water Days coming up. If you missed any of that, go back and watch from the beginning. I ought to just open this up for question and answer. I never did find that, Linda. I never found any information on that. Flea market at Tumblebeans. Is that Saturday? Maybe I ought to do a show where it's just ask Uncle Dale and see what happens. Guarantee to answer your questions. I won't guarantee the answer will be right or appropriate, but maybe I need to start drinking beer again if I'm going to do that. Six chocolate eclairs. That sounds awfully good. And you didn't share at all, did you? Linda's diet's killing me. 6. What I need is some of those cream-filled caramel Long Johns. Or some cherry turnovers. That's either one. Or both. Half a dozen each. Take care of that weight loss. Just looking to see what I find here. While Linda's looking for that, she informed me there's a flea market at Tumblebeans, I think she said this Saturday, but I never did see it. So, but I overlook things sometimes. Especially this week, I've been thinking about too many other things. Well, let's see. Pretend I'm talking or something. Doing great. It always helps if you're typing and you got your fingers on. There's a massive flea market coming up, but it's in Tucson. Here we go. Flea market at Tumblebeans parking lot, Saturday, May 7th. Start early when it's cool, 7 a.m. to whenever it gets hot. Cleaning out closets, have things you no longer use, bring them up to Tumblebeans parking lot at the corner of Sunland Gin and Santa Cruz. Do not need to check in, but please set up in the parking lot close to the street and then move your cars out of the way. Hope to see a lot of people on Saturday. I found it. What do you know? And the very next post just says, are they having a flea market tomorrow in Arizona City? Okay. See that a lot. I found it and I read it. It's where to go. Right there. Let me pop it up. It's in Arizona City, Chapman News. And back over here. And there it is for those of you that can see that little bitty print. And you'll notice the next one is, are they having a flea market? So there you go. What else we got here? Not much. So we covered everything I know and then some. What do you think? Do we need to have just an open night? Ask Uncle Dale anything you want. Like I said, guarantee you have an answer. Won't guarantee it'll be a correct or proper answer. But yeah, they were days apart. All right. Nobody got anything? I'm going to bail. I've already said more than I know. Paula, you're late. We've been talking about you. How you feeling? Doing okay? Walking pneumonia sucks. I've been there, done that. I don't ever want to do it again. Luckily, you're still young and tough. So we covered just 2 or 3 things at the early part of the show. So if you missed them, go back and watch from the beginning. Here's another thing. Remember to like and follow. It helps the channel. Like the video, follow the channel. No. That's a tough way to diet. That probably get in trouble if I say it, so I'll just skip over that. They'll come after me for spreading false information. So, okay, folks, I'm going to wind this up, put it on hold until next Wednesday, unless I come up with something wonderful, and then we'll have a special show. Don't count on it. Although I do have some testing I want to do, so I may put on a video with running the tests. I could run those without bothering everybody, but it's just so much more fun when misery enjoys company. All right, guys. I want to get out of here. I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, try and be nice to people. And we'll see you next week, if not before. Have a great night.